All right, here we are at 13, lucky 13, I always say that, Curtis Road in Woburn. And holy smokes, literally, big hole. I had no idea that they were going to dig this big of a trench to support the foundation. This is the back foundation of the house that was kind of crumbling. Thought it was going to be a little like narrow, 2-foot trench going around the house. No, it's pretty much the whole backyard. The house is jacked up. And now we're going to get a little lesson from Aaron, a 101 lesson on foundation support. Aaron is with the company that we hired. And this structure is, what is this exactly?
This is what we put in the ground. This is the helical pier that goes in until we get 1,500 foot-pounds of torque.
Okay, so it gets screwed in. It looks like it's a screw type thing. It gets like an auger. It gets screwed into the ground.
Yeah, we drill it in with a big screwdriver on our excavator.
Okay.
This is the bracket which goes underneath the footing. The footing sits on this. And then this pier shaft.
Better get out of the way here.
The pier shaft will come up like that. It'll have this plate, and then these rods connect to the jack, which pushes the pier down like that.
Okay.
Which since it's screwed in, lifts up the foundation.
Got it. Wow.
And this is what we leave in the ground.
Wow. So this stays in the ground in the house under the foundation of the house.
Yeah.
And then pour all the cement
it's
in.
This with a few extensions, depending on how deep we have to go to get what we want.
Okay. Holy smokes. And how many of these do we have to put on that back foundation? 6. Okay. Wow. And the front of the house looks a little, I'm videotaping, looks a little torn up as well. Holy moly. Looks like this is coming out. I don't know how we're going to get in the house. All the equipment. So a lot different from last time you saw it. All right. That is our lesson on foundation support for now. Signing off. Okay, we're here back at 13 Curtis Road, and as you can probably see and hear, big cement mixer in the driveway because they are now putting in the footings, I understand, for the foundation. I have to go around this side because I cannot fit to that side. I don't even know how much I can go around this side. The whole backyard is totally dug up. What I thought was going to be a tiny little trench is now a big hole. Hey guys, I'm back. Videotaping. I won't get you on videotape unless you want to be on YouTube. But this is kind of what they had to do. Dig out the entire basement area of the addition over here. This is the addition to the house. See if I can zoom out. I guess this is as much as it zooms out. This was my backyard. And now they put these wooden kind of like trenches that's called footings, I guess, in. And they are digging. Is this a footing that you're digging? Is that what this is called? A footing. Okay. A footing. And I guess this is what the foundation is going to rest on? Is that it? Okay. You set the forms right on top of the footing, and voila, we'll have a new foundation in hopefully a week or so. You think? A week or so. So this is the lovely backyard that I dare not walk on, but I am anyway. And there's a little chute coming down of cement. We are so lucky that it's almost the end of December and the ground has not frozen. It's pretty mild out. In fact, it's probably about 45, 50 degrees today. The rain is inevitable, but it is holding off. So we are lucky that we can get this foundation in so late in the year. This is what my yard should look like, the yard next door. See how nice and green and flat that is? And this is what the yard looks like now. Not so pretty, but it will be. This will all be backfilled back in there. So this is kind of, I guess, step 2 of the foundation work. And we'll continue from here. Okay, we are now back at 13 Curtis after a good week away between Christmas and going away. And I'm happy that I went away. on vacation, but I'm bummed because I missed the whole meat of the lifting up of the house and the fun stuff, the jacks. Missed it all. So, didn't get to videotape it, but they had to take off the front porch, obviously. And, won't get anyone in the video. And they had to jack up this whole foundation, put the piering underneath. Missed it, bombing. And now they are putting in a sump pump and putting in a piping to vent it out to the outside, and they're regrading the yard right here. And we missed the entire filling in of the foundation in the back here. So this is basically what they did. There's the foundation underneath, and then there's like a knee wall, they explained to me. That wooden thing is a knee wall that we're going to either have to paint or side over. Put in some back stairs. And now the house is totally level. Took me inside, he showed me with the laser level. Totally level, which is great. And the foundation is fixed. We don't have any sinking. It's warranted for 25 years, so that's awesome. I think I'm going to go down into the basement, the room I've kind of avoided because it's kind of scary down there, as most basements are. But I think I'm going to go down there just to show you how much of the house they had to jack up. All right, okay, we are now in the basement. Not sure how well this is going to come out because it's pretty dark down here. But the windows, they've sealed all the windows with cement. And he was showing me these little lines on the wall. I don't know if you can see this. This line at the top was down here. So that's how much they raised the house over here, about 1.5 inches over here. Sorry, I'm talking while you're down here. I'm going to try to find some more of those marks. This one, I don't see a mark. Let's see if we can find another mark. Maybe over here. Oh, and bonus, they put in a new sump pump for me, which is awesome. This one, I'll try not to drop this in the sump pump. This, you can see, this went up, what? Would you say that is, like 4 inches right here? That line was down to here. This line up here was down here. So it went up a good, oh, you don't have to measure it, but we'll say 5 inches. That's a lot. This is where most of the sinking was, right in this corner, right? Yeah. I think that was the kitchen. We felt it in. And then back here, to watch where I'm walking here, I don't know if there's any measurements back here. Can't see. Can't tell. But they had to put a new sill in up here because the house went up so much that the sill was no longer resting on the foundation. Here's like the inside. Woohoo! Inside of the foundation. Woohoo! Isn't that great looking? So that's the new foundation. They had to put a window in. I guess that's just the code. And where else? Do we have any other little line marks? I guess that's it. But yeah, we went up a lot. Some 5 inches in one spot, a couple inches in another spot. He said the back foundation went up, what, 8 inches in the back, I think he said? Wow. So a lot of work. A lot of work. And right now they're just finishing up. They're regrading all the dirt here. Here's the new foundation. Woohoo! Isn't that sexy? Was that worth $30,000 or whatever it was? Not sure, but I guess can't put a price on having a nice, safe, stable, level house. All right, that's it for now. More to come on the renovation of 13 Curtis Road in Woburn.